And Hulk. Smash.
Hey, how's it going everyone? This is DCSG81 and today I'm very excited to be bringing a review for you guys for this Avengers Assemble Hulk. So first of all, I'm pretty excited about this Hulk because ever since I saw the prototype, I kind of want this Hulk even though it's quite similar to the one from the Infinity War, but I do want an Avengers Hulk nevertheless. So let's take a look at the box first, and as we can see, it's a rather similar box that we have gotten together with the Thor, which I can show you right here. The design is almost similar and you can see how huge the box is. Okay, yep, so it's a very good design. The hand-drawn Hulk right over here. Let's take a look at this side. This is one of the pictures that actually got me very interested in this Hulk. Let's take a look at the other side. Very weird smiling Hulk, and we know where this scene comes from.
Take down the target.
Apparently mine just got opened already. At the back of the box we can see all the poses for this Hulk. Wow, rather interesting. And before I open it up, there is one concern that I have for this guy here, is because I have seen a lot of collectors who have gotten him that shares that they actually gotten the same articulated hands for this guy. That means they didn't get the one that is sculpted open hands. Both of the hands are the articulable ones, which is good in a way that you can actually use it on the Infinity War Hulk if you have it. Hopefully the skin tone is the same. Otherwise, some people say that they wanted the sculpted hands Hulk. So I'm not sure whether I have gotten the same or not, because I have seen quite a number of people have gotten the same issue. It's actually hiding around here. Okay, so let's get him open and check it out. Okay, so I'm one of the lucky one that haven't gotten the same hand. This is the hands that I'm talking about. They actually gotten two of these hands instead of one of the sculpted one. Yeah, so mine is all different. So it is all good. Okay, so this is the Avengers Assemble Hulk right out of the box, and my first impression when I've gotten it out of the box is this guy is very light. Yes, not heavy but light. Okay, it seems like he's lighter than the Infinity War Hulk. I remember that being more heavier, and as you guys seen, I have not taken out the plastic yet. Yeah, so I'm not sure if this is a good thing or a bad thing. Could be a good thing because you don't have much problem if you want to pose him, you know, like a flying pose or jumping pose. Then this guy will not be a problem because he's lighter. Yep. Okay, so let's take a look at the overall look of this figure, and I must say that when I'm looking at my camera right now at the screen, he seems a little bit more green as compared to what I'm looking at him on my hands now. Yeah, he's not as green as you can see on the screen. Yeah, this is weird. Somehow it appears a lot more like a lime green on the screen, but on what I'm seeing with my eyes now is actually a more pale kind of green. Yeah, not that bright. Okay, so other than that, like the pants, of course everyone want this Hulk because of his normal pants instead of the one that comes from the Infinity War. Is a different pants altogether. Yeah, like all the Thorn's pants right over here. Very nice. It just remind us of the, wow, this is good touch. This is another good touch, like a rip-off, because his thighs gets bigger. Yeah, very nice touch here. They here doesn't have it. Very good. Was expecting more torn around so it will make it look more realistic, but it's no, but this is a nice touch. Okay, altogether very nice, and you can even feel there are actually some sculpture over on the skin. It's a rough tone, not like a smooth one, and you can see the veins all over. Very nice. Even the foot, you can see some veins right over here, and yeah, over here. Very nice. And the body, you can even see their hairs on the chest. Very realistic figure. Wow, okay. And I must say is that, wow, it's being done very nice. And there's even some kind of like a light shadings over here on his veins or his muscle tones. Yeah, very nice. And there's a lot more blood veins all over. Very good. Wow, and you can see all the muscle definitions over here, the sculpted one. Oh, this guy seems to have a lot of details here, even though it's all just green. Yeah, very nice. He even have the sculpted nipples over here. Okay, and yeah, I love this one the most. You can see all his muscle coming through on his back. Very nice. Okay, let's take a look at his face. Let's see. Likeness to the actor, not very much, but you can still see some resemblance over there, but not really like, you know, out of the screen. Yeah, still not really there, but I kind of like the new hair. Yeah, it's rather different as compared to the Infinity War version. This is like more of a classic kind of Hulk hair. Yep, yeah, it just looks spiky, good enough. Very nice. So let's go through the articulations for this guy. I believe he has no hinderings or whatsoever. Can turn his head 360 degrees. Looking down, very much. Looking up, yeah, even better. And look side to side, no issue till his head. As for his arm, there's a butterfly joint that works very well here. And his hand can go 360 degrees, no issue at all. Moving up more than 90 degrees over here. Can do an upper punch, no issue. Butterfly joint, of course, works very well. A double joint elbow. Hands are movable, of course. 2 points of articulations over here on the mid-torso as well as on the waist. Bend forward this much. Wow, it's rather good. And bending backwards, yep, about this much. Of course, you can turn side to side. Pull down mechanism on the legs, nope. Kicking forwards, this much, slightly less than 90 degrees. Kicking backwards, not going to happen because of his butt cheek. Doing a split, wow, it's almost a perfect split. Tight shivers over here. Double joint knee, yep. A ball joint at the foot where you can actually move it everywhere, up and down, side to side. There's a foot hinge as well. Yep, so I must say that this Hulk does comes with all the articulations that we wish for, which is pretty good. And next we'll move on to his accessories. It comes with 2 closed fist hands that is already on the figure, a pair of sculpted grabbing hands, a pair of hands which have some articulations on it, and also 2 interchangeable heads whereby one is with the screaming head and another one is the wicked smile heads. Yep, so I'm pretty glad they actually give us 3 different heads with different expression and not just the looking to the left or to the right kind of head. Now I will try on the heads on this Hulk to see how it looks like. And another good things that I would like to talk about this Hulk is that they actually give a complete head instead of just changing the face. Yep, this is another well done job from Bandai. Okay, yeah, not just saving the cost like that. Yeah, so this is how he looks like. Yeah, looks pretty good there. Yeah, this head is gonna be one of my favorite with the wicked smile. It's very rare that you've gotten a Hulk figure that can smile. Yeah, it's very nice. Yep. So this is something new from this Hulk. And the next thing that are new is these hands with articulations. So you can actually move the thumbs. Yep, there are some tiny articulations over here. Okay, and also the pointing finger is a separate articulations. And then these 3 hands are all together. Okay, so you can maybe do some pointing hands. Yep, pointing pose, something like this. Okay, so for the size comparison, I'll start off with some SH Figuarts Avengers, of course. So I have the Cap versus Captain America right over here. The Iron Man Mark 6 battle damage. The Avengers Assemble Thor. And also the Avengers Endgame Hawkeye. And next we have the Age of Ultron Black Widow, the Nick Fury, the latest Sleepyhead Doctor Strange, Loki. Next we will move on to some main facts. I have the Infinity War Iron Spider right over here, as well as the Infinity War Thor. Next, we'll move on to some Marvel Legends. I have the latest Disney Plus Bucky, Loki. And next, let's compare him with some big guys. I have the Monster Venom, as well as the Thing from Marvel Legends as well. Moving on to some Mesco, I have the Hellboy and also the Thor Ragnarok. And next, I'd like to compare with other brands which are non-Marvel. I have the McFarlane Toys Devastator, Storm Collectible Zangief, which is pretty huge. And lastly, I would like to compare him with the rest of the Hulk that I have. So let's start off with the SH Figuarts Infinity War Hulk right over here. And also the Thor Ragnarok Hulk, which is armor. This is also one of my favorites so far. And the last Hulk that I have is this Hulk, which is actually from Figma. I kind of like this Hulk a lot. And also, since I don't have any Marvel Legends Hulk, the closest I have is this red Hulk. Yep, so I believe the rest of the Marvel Legends Hulk is somewhat this scale as well. Okay, so my final verdict for this Avengers Assemble Hulk is going to be a 9 out of 10. Yes, this is a good looking Hulk. And let's start off with what I like about this guy. I like all the details that they actually sculpted on this guy, on the body, on the pants, on the skin. Yeah, it's very detailed. There is even some shading on it. And as for the articulation, I think this guy has pretty much everything that we actually wish for. Yeah, can actually articulate pretty well. As for the accessory, I kind of like they actually given us 3 different heads with 3 different expressions, as well as a pair of hands that can be articulated. And the only things that I don't like is probably what you guys have not seen, is this Hulk is actually a little bit shorter as compared to the Infinity War Hulk. Other than that, I think this Hulk is a great addition to your Avengers collections, so I would truly recommend you to get this Hulk. So I do hope you like this review. Do give me a thumbs up if you find this informative, and of course I would love to hear from you what's your thoughts about this Hulk down in the comment sections below. And before you leave, I hope you check out my playlist at the top right corner, and also do browse around my channel for more interesting reviews such as this one, and I'll see you guys again in my next upcoming videos. As always, take good care of yourself and thank you for watching. Bye.